Hey y'all, welcome back. So the last video showed you the first half of our weekend orders, which are all these items that we pulled to pack up. Now we're gonna finish pulling all the orders from the weekend. There were 40 total. And for this video, we're gonna start off with an item I'm super happy to see sell because I didn't know if it was going to. This is a lot of 6 reproduction, full theatrical size posters for the first 6 Star Wars movies. They're used, but they are in great shape, and they came in this box at the thrift store. I paid $8 for them. Figured it'd be worth it. They finally sold for $49.95. They've only been listed a couple of weeks, but I was kind of nervous they weren't going to sell. Fortunately, they did. Now, another thing I didn't know if it was going to sell was all these cups. We found all these vintage, like stadium cups at an estate sale recently. Paid about 10 cents a piece for them, and one paid for all of them. This is the first one to sell. This is a North Carolina State Wolfpack cup. Like I said, we paid about 10 cents a piece. It sold for $9.95. Never forget, even college sports have die-hard fans or alumni that are looking for stuff like that. So if you can get them in bulk, cheap enough, you sell one, it pays for the whole thing. So definitely worth listing. Now, I thought the book that I was going to be looking for next was going to be in all those recent horror books that I picked up, because recent sale, recent buy, recent listings, it made sense, but it's not. This Fangs book we picked up about a year ago at a yard sale, just on the side of the road. It was the only thing I bought there, and I paid the young lady that was running the sale $0.25 for it. And it has sat and sat and sat, but it's finally selling, and I wonder if it's because I listed all those other horror books. It sold for $7.95. Do you think that listing a bunch in the same theme kind of triggered somebody to go back and see what else I had? Could have possibly bumped it in the algorithm, I suppose. Now we have a multiple set of Pez order going out, and you guys, I bought some Pez this weekend. I can officially say I have sourced Pez and have money tied up into Pez dispensers again, because we came up on an antique mall that had a bunch and they were hard to resist. These 3 sets, personal, no money in these, they sold for $15.65. Now, you guys saw that video where I was climbing around in an attic of a house at an estate sale. This is an item that I pulled out of that attic, and it had a fishing reel inside of it, but turns out it was a Zebco and it was broken down. So I figured, let's just try to sell the box and the manual and see if somebody wants it for a replacement, display, for a prop. And it did very quickly. We paid about $0.25 for this. It sold for $10.95. All right, we have one more Pez order going out, and I'm a little bit nervous. I might have already sold the last one. I feel like the last time I pulled this set, I thought I was out, and of course the lights went out on me. All right, got lights back on, did a little research and organizing on the break, and we found these My Little Pony Pez. They sold for $4.95, and now I am officially out of them. I love when I sell out of something that I've had a bunch of. Now we have a little token coin thing going out, and let's show you close up here what it is. It's kind of a lucky token, and it is from the Red Riding Hood Shoe Company from the Leggett's department store, which has long been gone. Paid a nickel at an estate sale. It sold for $8.46. Now, I'm glad this item sold, and it actually sold for a lot. This is a lot of 152 red wooden buttons, and they have a single hole in them, so I'm not exactly sure what their purpose is or what they were used for, but they're really pretty, nice quality, but we only bought them because we wanted the jar they were in. They sold for $18.66, and I bought them just to get this jar. Paid $1 for it, filled with those buttons. So now the jar is mine, and the buttons are going to a new home, and we made money, so it's a win-win-win all around. You guys, it's about to start raining, and when I say raining, I mean pouring. The next item we have going out is a set of these little carnival glass marigold color cordials, and we got these at an auction that we went to. One of the estate sale companies we like to go to actually holds auctions, so we decided we'd give it a try. It's not really for me. The stuff that they have available and the prices that they charge, not really where I want to be, but we did buy a few things that day, including this set of 4 cordials. We actually got 8, and we paid $2 for each set. They sold for $21.95. Now we have a Bible going out, and I'm sorry it's so dark back here in the book area. My death pile is casting a shadow. Maybe I should take that as a hint. We have a Masonic Bible going out, and this was an estate sale find. I actually found it on the dryer of an estate sale, which I thought was kind of a weird place. Maybe somebody picked it up and set it back down. And it is personalized, but Masonic stuff sells pretty good for me. This one we've actually had for quite some time, but definitely a specific market looking for it. It finally sold, and for full price at $21.95. Alright, now we have an Anna Lee doll going out, and I think this is the first fall one that we've sold, which is kind of appropriate. It's my favorite one of the fall theme going out. This cute little mouse sleeping in leaves. It sold for $14.95. I really thought about keeping that one, but I didn't, and it sold first, of course. Now we have some playing cards going out. These are vintage Garfield Go Fish playing cards. It is a complete deck. You always want to check with cards to make sure they're complete. We paid 99 cents at a thrift store. They sold for $10.16. Now we are moving out a Christmas item that we have had listed what seems like forever. We have had so many watchers and sent so many offers on this mid-century deer plush decor thing, and yeah, I know he's seen better days. He's not in the best shape, but he's super cute, and I'm surprised he took so long to sell. We paid 50 cents. He finally sold on offer for $14, and I'm happy this holiday season he's going to get to be displayed and enjoyed instead of living in a box. Now we have a CD going out, and it came from that yard sale where we bought a whole giant U-Haul moving box full of CDs for $5, so we have a nickel a piece into them. This is 4 Year Strong, self-titled, and it's one of those ones that's in a sleeve, so nicely made. It sold for $6.76. Another St. Patrick's Day Anna Lee doll going out. I guess people just get to the holiday and decide, let's stock up for next year. Or maybe they're Irish and they just display it all year round. This little guy we sold on offer for $10. Alright, this next item is interesting. So we went to we'll call it estate sale, but it was really a former picker selling all their stuff out of their storage unit, and they had like 5 storage units. We found this box of vintage rock candy crystals, and it's still full and sealed. Has definitely seen better days, but I figured why not try it. We paid $0.25 for it. It sold for $10.16. I do not recommend eating those though. Now we have a Tupperware citrus peeler going out, a yellow one this time, and we paid $0.05 at a highway sale for it. It sold for $4.95. Alright, we are getting close to having all of our orders pulled, just a couple more here. We are looking for a board game, and this is one that we found pretty early on in our yard sailing, thrifting, reselling adventures. This is Big Boggle, and I loved playing Boggle as a kid, and I'd never seen this, so instead of there being 4x4, there's 5x5, so you make bigger words with it, which I think is neat. We grabbed this at a yard sale for 50 cents. It finally sold for $7. Thought there'd be more demand for such a different type game, but I guess not. But happy to see it's going to get played with. And I think we're going to beat the rain, you guys. It's starting, but I think I'm going to get everything pulled, and then we'll have time to close that door down so the rain doesn't come splashing in. This last item going out is a tin that we found at an estate sale, and it is the FFV Southern Biscuit Company Macaroon Snow Creams tin. Definitely old. You can even see where they wrote nails on it because they stored nails in it. We picked it up in a garage at a estate sale for 25 cents, and it sold for $14. So it was a great weekend of sales. We had $32.27 into all these items, and a total of $534.84 in sales, which is 16 times our investment. And I have a ton of packing to do to get this stuff out and to the post office. And there it is. We're taking it out, and we will see you guys soon again with another video of what's sold.